The biggest test for you guys this year for guards, just going against Colin Sexton and the athletic guards that they have?
Yeah, it was a tough challenge for us. Had to really guard. They had a guy named John Petty really make shots, contested shots too. And then Collins, coming downhill, putting a lot of pressure on all 5 guys, all defenders. So, kudos to them. They played well. Guy came in here and scored a lot of points. They both made shots. Really talented. But I think our defense was pretty tough. It's just wrong.
How much easier is the game when Deandre is that dominant inside the way he was today?
I mean, he just does what he does, It's kind of, it's like routine for us now. We expect him to dominate the game, and we expect to go to him and for him to do well. And, he just dominates the game on both ends of the floor. It makes it a lot easier for us. We have a weapon that pretty much nobody in the country has, so we have to make sure we take advantage of it at all times.
After the Bahamas, a lot of people doubted you all. Did you listen to it? I mean, what did you think about that?
As far as me, I understood, where we were at. We were 6 games in at the time, and we got, I think, 5 or 6 guys that are newcomers, and that they haven't really played much college basketball, so that was an eye-opening experience for them in those 3 games. And then as far as us upperclassmen, the guys that have been there before, we had to be a little bit better. We weren't on top of our games the way we should have been. And then minus the production that we didn't get. But I think we've been working hard, we've been focusing on the right things, challenging each other in practice, and Coach Miller's been doing a good job of preparing us.
Ayton, did you hear? Did you pay attention to the criticism of the team? Did you pay attention to the criticism of the team after that 3-game losing streak?
Not really. I just know we had to come back to Tucson and, get back in the lab and get better on some things.
I'll say we hear it, but we don't have to pay attention to it. We don't have to make it be a factor.
Allonzo, you had 6 assists. What was Alabama doing that let you, or how are you able to find your teammates for?
Well, if you look at every single game we play now, every time I catch it, there's guys loaded everywhere I'm at. So driving lanes are really tough. I only had 1 shot in the first half. I only had 6 shots for the total game because of the way teams are trying to guard me. They're face guarding me. And then when I catch it, they're just running guys over into the help stand. So I have to really be smart and pick my times to be aggressive and attack. But there's a few times when I was able to hit the seam really quick, and then as the guys rotating over, I could find Deandre, find Ira, find guys for shots. So I just have to be a little bit more smarter. It's not like I have all the room to work anymore.
Your most efficient game, you didn't take any shots, you had a lot of points this year, for you this year. Very efficient. You didn't.
I had a couple games where I had 30 on
but
shots.
Today's game was efficient when you needed to shoot, you had the shot, and you did what you needed to do.
Yeah, just playing basketball, trying to make the right play, be aggressive when I can, and trying to put pressure on the defense. I'm drawing so much attention that, anytime I can get the ball to my teammates, or if I can throw it into Deandre, ain't nobody leaving me to help. So he has all the room to work, and then a guy like him and the one person in between him and the basket is going to score all day. So.
What did you guys think of Sexton? You kept him quiet for the first 10 minutes, and then he caused a lot of damage. I mean, you figured that.
Anytime a guy is going to be that aggressive, they got that many sets for him, he's coming downhill that much, they're putting him in position to have the ball the whole game and continue to come at you. He's going to be able to get his eventually. So, if you look at it, he was 6 for 15 from the field, so you can't say we did a terrible job on it, but, he put a lot of pressure on us, forced the ref to call some, some maybe calls, and, but that's what good players do.
Deandre, we don't see a lot of 7-foot cats who come down with the game on the line, hitting jump shots the way that you did tonight. Where does that confidence come from? To be able to shoot the ball that way in that kind of situation as a big guy?
I don't know. I mean, that's the shot I shoot in practice. We work on it in practice, and it was open to me. I think it was a good shot.
What are you most pleased with, 29 points or 18 rebounds?
I'm just happy we got the win. That was a tough game.
You had 2/3 of their rebounds for their whole team.
That's good.
How was it having Raleigh back?
Oh, great. Really happy for him to be able to rejoin us, to get to play basketball again. It's tough having to sit out and not be able to play. I want the teammates to play. But he's worked really hard. He practiced really hard. And, we're excited to have him back. And every game he continues to play, he'll get more comfortable, continue to get better. So really big boost for us having him tonight.
Allonzo, how does it help you to have brawling back, and he's another creator on the perimeter. How does that take the pressure off you?
That's another guy I have to worry about, and a guy that has experience and understands what Sean Miller is asking of us. So, you know, it's great to have a guy like him. You know, he's going to continue to get better, you know, and continue to get more back into rhythm and game rhythm in himself as he continues to play.
Do you think it might take him longer than it did with you last year? Because you were practicing the whole time, and then he's been practicing, what, a week or so, and, you know, having to go in there.
Yeah, yeah, two totally different situations. But, yeah, it'll take some time for him to get back into game shape, game rhythm. But I thought, you know, it looked like he had a good win out there tonight. You know, gave us great effort, gave us great toughness, and then, you know, he brings that energy standpoint that's really good for our team.
I'm curious in knowing what you guys think on this. You know, what's the biggest change post the Bahamas versus? Have you guys seen a big difference in the way the teams played the last couple of games? And we got 2 huge wins.
Well, we're continuing to get better. We got more practices under our belt, and then every game is gold for our team and an experience with all of our young guys. You know what I mean? So we're just continuing to chip at it and continue to get better, and you know, and honor the process.
For those games with as many fouls as there was tonight, is it hard to get into a rhythm?
Yeah, a little bit. Game kind of is really choppy, stops a lot, but you know, you gotta try to do the best you can to, you know, to play defense without fouling, and you know, but challenging the other team to really, you know, to score on you. But you know, those two teams playing really hard, really competing, really going at each other, challenging each other. So you know, it's a part of the game. It's part of basketball.
What have you thought about the way Brandon has kind of emerged the last 4 games?
He's you know, doing the right things. You know, making shots when the opportunity arises him, and you know, he's learning and getting better. He's another guy, he's a freshman, so every game under his belt, he's gaining more experience, more understanding of how to play, what we're trying to do here, and then the practice time is helping us as well.
Allonzo, you come back as the man, you know, and then a guy like Deandre joins the team. How have you been able to balance that and just be sort of this unselfish guy and, you know, sharing the load with a guy like that?
Just trusting the guy. I have no problem. If you can play, you can play. Come join, come play with me. I have no problem. And then have a guy like him, you know, he's special. So, you know, basically what we talk about all the time is trying to be a duo of using each other to help each other get off in the games and, you know, make the game easier for each other. He makes the game easier for me. I try to make it easier for him. And, you know, we try to make the game easier for all of our teammates and use our talent to the best of our abilities.